Good morning all. So today we all have gathered here in order to have a discussion based on DT under the topic power restoration. So from the name restoration, we can clearly understand that we are bringing something back to the original position. That is when we have any fault in the supply, we have to bring it back to the original position. So the first part of the DT is empathy. So first empathy is why we have to go for restoration process soon. For example, we will be having many production industries. So when there is a fault or a failure in the power, so the production gets stopped, so that it creates a major loss to the companies. So this is one of the reason in order to go for power restoration and update the process. So similar way, we feel discomfort, so we have to make the consumers live a healthy life and a luxury life, so that power restoration plays a major role. So this comes under the empathy. So what is under define is we have to find a solution in order to give a continuous supply to the consumers as well as industries. So here we have our students to discuss about the power restoration and its importance.
Morning all. Today our presentation topic name is power supply restoration. Our teammates are named Arun Prakash, Vishnu Sai, Vetrivel, Arun Jodi. Now I am presenting power supply restoration diagram. Now I am presenting the diagram. Transmission line and a power station. They are generating the power to the home appliance. The transmission line first went to house number 1, and they are supplying 220 volt. It is depend on 2-phase or 3-phase lines, and home appliance to suppose the sometimes voltage increase or drop will be happen. So they are using the transformers, feeders, that like, and second home this is transformers diagram are putting. Next main distribution line to top lines and extra lines. We are taking 440 voltages in hour. This is 3-phase lines, and now explaining the flow chart of power. Electric generating high voltage transmissions are step up and step down to the consumers using the power supplies. Distribution network, the stages are suppose the more area in small areas or more people are surveying, the power will be shortages will be happen. Rural area was small big area and more few homes are in there, but current will be guarded constantly, but cost efficiency high. Now explain my teammate Vetrivel.
Now I am explaining how to restore in high voltage transmission line. The transmission line is the backbone of the grid. The feeder power is substation of vast customer bases, and these lines are referred. First we restore the bulk power flow, which is necessary before local distribution consumers. Restoring transmission is the fastest way to bring power back to largest areas. Simultaneously minimizing efficiency. The final stage of primary restoration involves targeting local infrastructure. High infrastructure cost for new investment and technologies.
Now the fault occurs and how the safety of the fault occur persons. From the distribution side, the fault may be occur in the climatic and weather changing. While heavy rainfall occurs, the lightning arrestor may occur in the line. So the prevent the light arresting. If the substation will be arrangement of light arresting and light arresting, it may grounded to the separately and to the secondary side means secondary side it may be short circuit or may any damage of conductors. The people who are ready to work on the season, they may first want to erect all the three phases and then only they should start the works and in that time they will be disconnect the which side of the fault occurs and they will be connected to the next area of the transformer, and when they clear the fault then it will be released. So it will be interconnected to the next area of transformers. That's all. Thank you.
So we have discussed many things about the power restoration process. So exploring some solutions, we can move on to a SCADA based system or IoT based system, or adding some updated sensors in order to monitor the failure and pre-judgment of the failure, like what is going to happen in the future. So these process will give some of the exploring solutions in order to have a good and a clean environment.
Now talk about economical benefits. The reducing transmission lines are like countries India. India transmission lines are losses 15 to 20 percentages in our religions. Low operational cash united automation prevention and social benefits. Now India are investing more companies like EV in big industrials like inventors, sensors are investing more and ensuring more stability electric for school, industrials and hospitals, and reducing the pollutions or accelerations for shift the clean energy source. There are India's are taking from more energy source from dams, wind energies, solar energies are they are implementing the more in our country. Now our newly technologies taken from Indian railways like a regenerative braking system. When railways implemented in 2018, now are using regenerative braking. When a train will be go 80 km per hour, they are stopping from 10 km before applying brake. The heat energy will be generating to electrical energy. The energy will be transmitting from the pantograph and reusing the energy. Thank you.